Actually, I sought the audience, and I was immediately given the audience, and the president was looking forward to meeting with me too. We used to have this interaction before, and somehow, it cut off, and now the interaction has continued. And normally, if I come here, is to, bring in my own ideas too as a Nigerian to solving some of the multiple and multifaceted problems that we have in this country. And we had a very fruitful and useful discussion. And the president even insisted that we should be having it regularly, and we should also have it at not necessarily in the office where people will be flying files and all that. We should have it in residence to think about how to help in solving some of these problems. A country like Nigeria must have problems. And the president alone cannot solve all the problems. The president needs people that can share ideas with him, because as our people are saying, two heads are better than one. You have your idea, I have my idea on how to solve a problem. By the time we put all that together, we should be able to come up with solutions to some of these problems. And that is actually what we did right now, particularly in the issue of security that is bedeviling us, and then the issue of the economic hardship, which is a global phenomenon caused by certain things. And then we discuss how best to go about it. So these are the things that I discussed with Mr. President, and he has taken note of them. And I too, I feel fulfilled because I have spoken my mind. And Mr. President is also not, or even many of people are not comfortable, or even myself, that I had to go on TV to express myself and all that. So the things that we discuss are some things that are off camera, and that's why I will not disclose to you. But you know that the issue of insecurity is our greatest concern in this country now. It used to be in the northeast alone. It went to south, north central, northwest, and even now southwest. We had a residual issue of insecurity with IPOPs in the northeast, and in the southeast. Now, even though you could see these days that it has been controlled, the southeast issue is not as before. And that is one other area that we need to actually commend those that are involved, particularly the CNC, that is the president, the army, and other security agencies are up and doing now. These are the things that we really discussed. Yeah.
You've tried very clearly, and I don't want to pray into the issues you say are the same, but I know you've also spoken very much about the situation of your people.
Yeah.
And obviously, like you said, security. Did you have any assurance from the president to address those things?
We are working with the security agencies involved. Directly, I speak with them. I know a lot, and they have been briefing me too. And the president has been encouraging them. Even now, I had to wait. My appointment was for 3 o'clock. I don't know what came up, but they had a security meeting. As you can see, the service chiefs came in. So that means the president is sitting up. And once the tension, the pressure, as it is recently, you have seen it all over in Northwest. There's been a lot of pressure on the bandits. In the southeast, northeast, they have even taken out some of their leaders. And even yesterday, some of their commanders have surrendered. So if the tempo is kept, I'm sure that this thing will come to an end. These are just ragtag people that cannot stand up to our military, even in number or like that. It is only that the commitment and this is not there, but you can see that the president has since declared state of emergency on security. And the other aspect that really needs to be looked into is the issue of other welfare of citizens, like cost of petrol, foodstuff, transportation, of course. We have all it takes. It's just that we need to coordinate it. And once it's being coordinated, and once even Nigerians see the effort of the government, they normally appreciate it. And that's what I told Mr. President, that we should reach out. Another aspect that I advised and he promised to look into is to speaking to Nigerians. Nigerians would expect that your leader will tell you what is going on, how is, instead of other people talking on behalf of Mr. President. And you can see that it has been a while that he comes out to speak directly to Nigerians. That's very important.
So how do you react to the decision by 19 states, northern states governors on this security trust fund and the declaration of the minister that any terrorist caught should be summarily killed? What are your reactions?
I've said that before. Don't you know? I think I said this. I think I said this, John Bosco, in even when I was in the when we were in the 9th Senate. You don't spare a bandit. You don't spare a terrorist. You don't know. Once you identify a terrorist, because if you don't kill him, he will kill you. So there's nothing to hold down on that. That is, and then for what the efforts the governors are doing is also a welcome development, because you don't allow only the federal government to take responsibility. Now that they have come out to even agree to contribute some funds, then those institutions should also collaborate with the already established, because two heads are better than one. And in our place, the more the merrier. If you have more people that are, on ground pressing them, then that means any other thing, Bosco. No.